Hey there, coin collectors and history enthusiasts, welcome back to my channel Coin Purchaser. Today, we're diving into a fascinating piece of American numismatic history, the 1979 Liberty Cent. But before we get started, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you never miss an exciting episode. Now, let's talk about this unique coin and explore the journey of the 1979 Liberty Cent, from its creation to the market value today. Liberty Cent, placed on a clean background with dramatic lighting. Cut to a close-up shot of the coin. This right here is the 1979 Liberty Cent. It's a coin that is often misunderstood by collectors, and it holds a special place in the history of American currency. Let's explore its journey through time, its role in numismatics, and what makes it valuable today. The story of the Liberty Cent begins long before 1979. The U.S. Mint has been producing cent coins since 1793, but the design on this coin is more closely associated with a major shift in American coinage that happened in the 20th century. To understand the 1979 Liberty Cent, we need to understand its place in American history and coinage. Let's rewind to the mid-20th century. In 1909, the first significant change to the design of the cent occurred. The Lincoln cent was introduced, featuring the image of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner. This design became iconic and remained in circulation for decades, but by the 1970s, the U.S. Mint was exploring ways to update the design. Now, here's where things get interesting. In 1979, the Mint decided to experiment with a new type of cent, featuring the Liberty design. However, it's important to note that the Liberty design in 1979 is not the same as the famous Liberty Head design of earlier coins. Instead, the 1979 Liberty Cent was part of an attempt to modernize and reflect more contemporary values. Seen the 1979 coin design. So, what exactly makes the 1979 Liberty Cent unique? Well, the obverse features a new, bold interpretation of the Liberty motif. The coin still prominently displays the face of Abraham Lincoln, as we see on the regular 1979 Lincoln cent, but there was a distinct shift in style. The reverse, however, is what stands out. The classic wheat stalks were replaced by a new, modern design showing a Union shield, symbolizing the unity of the states. This was a significant departure from earlier designs and signaled a new era for U.S. coinage. The 1979 Liberty Cent was minted at the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints. While it was produced in large numbers, the coin didn't receive as much attention initially as some of the other coins produced during that period. In fact, many collectors at the time didn't realize that this coin was part of a new phase in coin design. The coin's production in the late 70s was also marked by the ongoing issue of inflation and rising production costs. By this time, the U.S. government had begun transitioning from using copper to copper-plated zinc in many of its coins, including the cent market value today. Now, let's talk about the value of the 1979 Liberty Cent today. As is the case with many coins, the value of the 1979 Liberty Cent can vary depending on a number of factors: its condition, mint mark, rarity, and whether it has any unique features like errors. First, let's break down the most common versions of the coin. 1. The regular 1979 Lincoln Cent Philadelphia Mint. No mint mark. This is the standard version of the 1979 Liberty Cent, and it was produced in huge quantities. Most of these coins, if in good condition, are still worth only a few cents each. They are readily available and not particularly rare. 2. The 1979 D Lincoln Cent Denver Mint. The Denver minted version is similarly common. These coins, in circulated condition, may also be worth just 1 or 2 cents, but uncirculated versions can fetch slightly more. 3. The 1979 S Lincoln Cent San Francisco Mint. The 1979 S version is a bit more unique, particularly the proof coins that were minted at the San Francisco Mint. Proof coins are made using a special process and have a shiny, mirror-like finish, which makes them more desirable to collectors. Now, things get more interesting when we talk about rare variations and minting errors. Some 1979 Liberty cents are more valuable than others, and they can be worth much more than the typical few cents. 1. The 1979 Wide AM Reverse Error. One of the more famous errors in the 1979 series is the Wide AM Reverse. This error occurs when the letters A and M in America on the reverse of the coin are spaced farther apart than usual. This variation is highly sought after by collectors, and in uncirculated condition, it could fetch hundreds of dollars. 2. The 1979 Double Die Verse Error. Another valuable error to look for is the 1979 Double Die Verse. In this case, you might see doubling in the lettering on the obverse of the coin, particularly in the word Liberty. This is another significant error, and can boost the coin's value to $100 or more, depending on the condition. So, what's the current market value of a 1979 Liberty cent? Well, as of 2025, the value of a typical 1979 cent in circulated condition is still pretty low, around 1 to 5 cents, depending on the mint mark and condition. However, coins that are in excellent condition or that feature minting errors can be much more valuable. Here's a rough breakdown of current market values. Standard 1979 Lincoln Cent in good condition, 1 to 5 cents. Uncirculated 1979 Lincoln Cent from any mint, $1. $21979 proof coin, $2 to $41,979. Wide AM error, $100 to $500. Depending on condition 1979 Double Die Verse, $100 to $1,000 depending on the degree of the error. As you can see, it's the errors and higher quality specimens that hold the most value. So there you have it. The fascinating history of the 1979 Liberty Cent. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just starting out, this little piece of American numismatic history is an interesting coin to add to your collection. Remember, the true value of any coin is not just in the price tag, but in the story and history behind it. Before we wrap up, don't forget to hit that like button, share this video with fellow collectors, and drop a comment below to let us know if you have a 1979 Liberty Cent in your collection. What's the rarest coin you've ever found? Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep collecting and stay curious. Exploration of the 1979 Liberty Cent, its history, and current market value, along with detailed information about errors and rare versions. It's designed to be informative, engaging, and suitable for a YouTube audience interested in coin collecting. Fellow coin enthusiasts, in today's video, we are diving deep into a fascinating piece of American numismatic history, the 1986 Liberty Cent. It may not be as well known as the iconic 1909 VDB or the 1943 copper penny, but the 1986 Liberty Cent has its own unique story. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your numismatic journey, this video will provide you with all the information you need about this particular coin. So, let's get started. Segment 1. Overview of the 1986 Liberty Cent. The 1986 Liberty Cent is, in fact, the common penny issued by the U.S. Mint during that year. But what makes this coin interesting to collectors and historians alike is how it fits into the larger picture of U.S. coinage and its design evolution. In 1986, the U.S. Mint was still using the familiar design of the Lincoln cent, which had been in circulation for decades. But this wasn't just any year. It marked a significant period in American history for coinage. Segment 2: Design and Features of the Coin. Let's take a closer look at the 1986 Liberty Cent. On the obverse, we have the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by sculptor Victor David Brenner. This design has been in use since 1909, making it one of the longest-running designs in U.S. coinage history. Lincoln's profile, facing right, is surrounded by the inscription "Liberty" above and "In God We Trust" below. To the right of Lincoln's bust, you'll notice the date 1986, and at the very bottom, we have the mint mark. You'll find the mint mark on the reverse side of the coin as well, located just below the word E pluribus unum. The mint mark indicates where the coin was produced, either Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco. The reverse of the 1986 penny, just like the pennies before it, features the image of the Lincoln Memorial. Designed by Frank Gasparo, this reverse has been used since 1959. The inscription "United States of America" surrounds the memorial, with E pluribus unum above and 1 cent below. Segment 3: The significance of the 1986 year in U.S. coinage. 1986 was an important year for the U.S. Mint for several reasons. While the 1986 penny was just another release in the series, the year marked the launch of a new era for U.S. coinage. It was during this year that the U.S. Mint began producing the new American Silver Eagle bullion coin, which became one of the most popular silver coins in the world. But for the cent, the design remained mostly unchanged from its earlier years. In fact, the 1986 penny was one of the last issues before the U.S. Mint started contemplating significant changes to coin designs, including the famous 1999 State Quarters program and the introduction of the 2009 Lincoln Bicentennial Cents. Segment 4: The coin's market value and rarity today. Now, let's talk about the market value of the 1986 Liberty Cent. Since the 1986 penny was produced in large quantities, it is considered a common coin. The U.S. Mint struck over 7.5 billion of these pennies that year, so finding one today in circulation is not unusual at all. However, like all coins, the value of the 1986 penny depends on its condition. A penny in circulated condition, which means it has seen a fair amount of use, will likely be worth only 1 cent its face value. But if you happen to find an uncirculated 1986 penny, one that has been well preserved and shows no signs of wear, it could be worth anywhere from 10 to 50 cents depending on the quality of the coin. Coins that are graded as proof coins, those made with a special minting process to create a shiny, mirror-like finish, could be worth more. A 1986 proof penny might fetch a price between $2 to $5. However, these are rare to find, as they were specifically produced for collectors, not for general circulation. If you're looking for a real prize, a double die era coin might just be the treasure you're after. Double die coins are a result of a minting error where the design is struck twice, creating a noticeable doubling effect on the images and text. While these types of error coins are more commonly associated with earlier years, the 1986 penny is not immune to such mistakes. If you happen to find a 1986 double die error, you could potentially sell it for hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on the severity of the error and its condition. Segment 5: How to identify rare or valuable 1986 Liberty Cents. Finding a rare 1986 penny can be exciting, But how do you know if you've got something valuable in your hands? Let's go over some tips for identifying those coins that are worth more than just their face value. Point 1. Look for the condition. As we mentioned earlier, the condition of the coin plays a huge role in its value. If your coin looks shiny, with no visible scratches, dents, or fading, you've got an uncirculated specimen. These coins are worth more than those that have been through regular use. Point 2. Check the mint mark. The mint mark on the 1986 penny is located on the obverse, just below the date. The most common mint marks for 1986 pennies are D for Denver and P for Philadelphia, but it's worth checking for any unique or rare mint errors. Point 3. Inspect for any errors. The 1986 penny could have a double die or other types of minting errors. These errors can make your coin highly valuable. Look for noticeable doubling on the text or images, especially in Liberty or in God We Trust. If you find a coin like this, it's worth having it graded by a professional to determine its value. Segment 6. Current trends in the 1986 Liberty cent market. Now, let's talk about the current trends in the 1986 Liberty cent market. While most 1986 pennies are not particularly valuable, collectors are always on the lookout for coins in pristine condition or with unique features. Thanks to the resurgence of interest in era coins, even a slight variation in the design could make your 1986 penny worth much more than a cent. At major coin auctions, the prices of 1986 pennies can fluctuate based on demand and availability. High-quality, uncirculated examples tend to see a slight increase in price, especially if they are being sold to collectors looking to complete their Lincoln cent collection. On online auction platforms like eBay, you may notice listings for 1986 pennies ranging from a few cents to several dollars for higher grade or era specimens. Segment 7. Conclusion, showing a collection of different pennies, including the 1986 Liberty cent. So, there you have it. The 1986 Liberty cent may not be the rarest or most valuable penny, but it's a crucial part of American numismatic history. Whether you're looking to add it to your collection or simply interested in its historical significance, this coin is worth paying attention to. And remember, sometimes the real value in coins isn't always in the price tag, but in the story they tell about our past. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1986 Liberty cent, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more amazing content. And if you have any thoughts or questions, drop them in the comments below. We love hearing from you. Until next time, happy collecting. Channel logo, social media links, and a suggestion to watch more videos about coins and numismatics. The 1986 Liberty cent, its history, market value, and some useful tips for identifying rare or valuable examples. It should be engaging for viewers interested in coin collecting and history.